Hello and welcome to this edition of Fine Dining. I'm your host, Lisa Jill. When talking about Sichuan food, the first thing that comes to our mind might be spicy tofu or kung pao chicken. But is this all what we've got? Definitely no. If you think Sichuan food is all about chili, hot, and spicy, today we are going to bring you to this very special restaurant to break your stereotype.
Maurya is located in Unit 2, number 235 North Xintiandi. You can take Metro Line number 1 to Huangpingnan Road. The LED screens and bright French windows will certainly draw your attention. The owner used Tiffany blue to match the peacock decoration style. A high crystal chandelier and marble table add a modern flair to the restaurant. The delicate but simple tableware match the cuisine, putting all the focus on flavor. We ordered light congee, classic spicy tofu with pork brain, braised frog with chili pepper sauce, stir-fried huanghou in green onion, Maurya winter melon soup, and pea cocktail.
Alright, to start with, Maurya would usually offer its customers with some special beverage before they start their Sichuan food voyage. And here it is. They call it light congee. This is the starchy soup part when we are cooking or preparing congee. And in the TCM philosophy, traditionally we think this is the most nutritious part. We believe that this will create some protection to your stomach and it's very nutritious. And I also believe this is also the reason why Maurya offer this to the customers. So you are getting ready for some spicy and chili food. Now, I'm ready. Alright, so we're going to officially start our Sichuan food voyage with one of the most authentic and typical Sichuan dish, and that is the spicy and hot tofu, but with some extra ingredients, and that is the pig organ, or to be even more specific, that's the pork brain. A lot of people might think that pork brain will be a little bit groomy, but when it's a hot and spicy and chili dish, the entire flavor will be covering the groomy flavor. And especially when you're using very fresh ingredients, you don't need to worry about it at all.
Combine the tofu with rice while it's hot. The rice can reduce the spice and chili flavor of the tofu while enhancing the aroma. The tender and subtle spice gives it an almost addictive quality.
Seriously, you don't need to worry about it at all. Personally, I don't eat pork brain before this, but if you're just thinking that's very pudding-like topping, I think you will be totally fine with it. Very nice, smoothie, and tender. Alright, today we said we are going to break your stereotype, and here it is. Our second dish, generally speaking, yes, this is Sichuan food, but to be more specific, this is one of the sub-branches which features really delicate cooking. They call it 自贡 cuisine, or they call it 盐帮菜. For example, like this one. Normally we would think a lot of Sichuan cuisine focused on marinating, seasoning. Yes and no. For this one, this is freshly made within 10 minutes, all fresh ingredients. And at the same time, we had another special beverage. This is the vegetable and fruit juice. Helps you to digest and descend in the chili and hot flavor in your mouth. No more talking. I'm going to taste it. So for this one, it will give you a lot of different layer of different flavor. At the very beginning, you think it's only tastiness, very umami, so you're gonna eat more. But in just a second, the after flavor and the back flavor just comes to hit you, quite hot and spicy. But just after a few minutes, it comes to tasty again.
You'll notice the heavy smell of green onion once this dish arrives at the table. But there is more than meets the eye. Under the green onions, you'll find a thick and crispy huanghou. Common Sichuan ingredients like asparagus and lettuce give it a refreshing taste. The green onions make each bite a flavorful experience.
And finally, we come to the finale, the bird nest soup. But in fact, this is not bird nest, this is winter melon. In Chinese culinary culture, we believe that balancing is very important. When you're eating something hot, then you have to balance it with something cool. And winter melon is exactly the cool thing that we needed. With the extreme slicing skills, we're imitating the appearance of the bird nest and with the help of the dried scallop slice, we're also imitating the taste, the umaminess of the entire bird nest dish.
The mild taste of the soup balances the spiciness of the other dishes. The soup shows the delicateness of Sichuan cuisine.
So from the Sichuan cuisine food voyage today, I'm quite confident that we're able to break your stereotypes so far. With different flavors of different dishes and with the extreme delicate cooking skills, there's definitely a lot more we should learn about Sichuan food. And for you, you're also welcome to scan the QR code on our screen to learn even more from our food critique.
当然，所有的川菜呢，其实都有那个用盐上是很讲究的，都是如果是最正宗的话呢，一定要是用到这个自贡的那个井盐，它的味道会比较复杂一点，不是单纯的那种一味的咸，它里面会带有一些苦味。那这样的话呢，就是那个咸的层次会比较丰富。四川那个自贡，它出那个盐嘛，出那种井盐，就是那盐商当然就是很有钱啦，很有钱，他当然就要追求生活享受，所以他们所吃的那些菜呢，就是更加考究。那这种菜当然也就不是以追求就是说我要下饭啊、过瘾啊这样为主，它是以盐帮菜的这种风格来作为自己的一个主打。那我相信，包括它这种装修的环境啊，它一定是有一个菜品上也是跟它有一个配合的，所以它在菜上川菜可能跟我们以往看到的那个川菜不太一样，可能就是更精致。在那个辣了里面呢，还带一些鲜，更注重那个鲜味。